I Am Rich Flow, written and published by Audiobook. Your words can change your world. In the quietness of your mind lies the most powerful force in the universe, your thoughts. These thoughts, when focused and repeated with intention, become mantras that can reshape your reality. A mantra is more than just words. It's a vibrational key that unlocks specific energies within and around you. When it comes to attracting financial abundance, the right mantra acts as a beacon, signaling to the universe that you are ready to receive. The most fundamental money mantra is simply, "Money comes to me easily and effortlessly." This seemingly simple phrase carries profound power because it directly contradicts the collective belief that wealth requires struggle and hardship. By affirming that money flows to you with ease, you begin reprogramming your subconscious mind to recognize and accept this new reality. Lesson 1. What is the mantra for money comes to me easily? The science behind mantras reveals why they're so effective. When we repeatedly focus on specific thoughts, we strengthen neural pathways in our brain. This neuroplasticity means that over time, what once felt like a foreign concept, the idea that wealth can come easily, begins to feel natural and true. Your brain literally rewires itself to align with your mantras. I am statements hold particular power in mantra creation. When you declare I am wealthy, you're not merely hoping for future wealth. You're claiming it as your current identity. This distinction is crucial. The universe responds not to what you want, but to who you are. By embodying the identity of a wealthy person through your I am statements, you naturally attract the circumstances that match this identity. Effective money mantras often include the present tense and positive language. Rather than saying, "I will be rich someday," which pushes abundance into an undefined future, say, "I am a money magnet," or "wealth flows to me continuously." Notice how these statements feel in your body. The right mantra creates a sense of expansion, relief, and possibility. Personalizing your money mantra increases its effectiveness. Consider what aspect of financial abundance matters most to you. Is it security? Freedom? The ability to give generously? Craft your mantra to reflect these values. If freedom matters most, your mantra might be, "Money flows to me freely, creating unlimited choice in my life." This personalization creates emotional resonance, making the mantra more powerful. Some people find that incorporating gratitude amplifies their money mantras. I am thankful for the abundant wealth flowing into my life combines gratitude with affirmation, creating a powerful energetic signature. Gratitude places you in a receiving state, making you more receptive to the wealth already trying to reach you. The timing and frequency of your mantra practice significantly impact results. The subconscious mind is most receptive in the moments before sleep and just after waking. These transitional states between consciousness and sleep allow your mantras to sink deeper into your mind without the usual resistance. Repeating your chosen money mantra 108 times, a sacred number in many traditions, during these times can accelerate its integration into your belief system. Voice activation adds another dimension to mantra power. Speaking your money mantras aloud engages multiple senses and brings your affirmations from the mental realm into physical reality through sound vibration. The spoken word carries creative force, as acknowledged in spiritual traditions worldwide, that recognize sound as the original creative principle. Beyond mechanical repetition, the emotional state behind your mantra matters immensely. When you declare wealth flows to me effortlessly, feel the truth of it in your body. Imagine the sensation of financial ease. Visualize money arriving from expected and unexpected sources. This emotional engagement transforms a mental exercise into a whole, being experience. As you begin working with money mantras, you may notice resistance arising. Old beliefs about money being scarce or requiring struggle might surface. Welcome these reactions as signs that your mantra is working. It's challenging the limiting programming that has kept your financial flow restricted. Continue with your practice, especially when resistance appears. Mantras are not magical incantations, but tools for consciousness transformation. They work by shifting your perception, expanding your awareness of possibilities, and aligning your energy with the natural abundance of the universe. As you consistently practice your chosen money mantras, you'll begin noticing synchronicities, unexpected opportunities, fortuitous meetings, and inspired ideas that lead to greater prosperity. These are signs that your internal shift is creating external change. Lesson 2. How to manifest money effortlessly. The concept of effortless manifestation often seems counterintuitive in a world that glorifies hustle and struggle. We've been conditioned to believe that wealth requires tremendous effort, sacrifice, and even suffering. However, true manifestation works according to universal principles that favor ease over strain, flow over force, and alignment over exhaustion. When we observe nature, we see that rivers don't strain to reach the ocean. They simply follow the path of least resistance. Trees don't force themselves to grow. They naturally extend towards sunlight. This principle of effortlessness is not about laziness or magical thinking. Rather, it's about aligning yourself with the natural flow of abundance that already exists in the universe. The first step in effortless money manifestation involves identifying and releasing your limiting beliefs about money. These beliefs act as invisible barriers to your financial flow. Perhaps you unconsciously believe that money is scarce, that wealthy people are somehow unethical, or that you don't deserve abundance. These beliefs, often inherited from family or society, create resistance in your energy field that blocks incoming wealth. Take a moment to reflect on what you learned about money growing up. Did you hear phrases like "money doesn't grow on trees," "rich people are greedy," or "we can't afford that"? These seemingly innocent statements form the foundation of your money mindset. Releasing these limitations doesn't happen overnight, but awareness is the critical first step. When you catch yourself thinking a limiting thought about money, gently replace it with an expansive one. Creating automatic wealth channels represents another powerful aspect of effortless manifestation. This means setting up systems that attract and generate money with minimal ongoing effort. In practical terms, this might include passive income streams, investments that compound over time, or businesses with scalable models. The wealthy understand that trading time for money creates inherent limitations, while creating assets that work for you embodies true financial freedom. The emotional component of manifestation cannot be overlooked. There exists a direct correlation between your emotional state and your ability to attract money effortlessly. When you approach wealth creation from a place of joy, playfulness, and genuine enthusiasm, you magnetically draw opportunities toward you. Contrast this with pursuing money from a place of fear, desperation, or scarcity. States that energetically repel the very thing you seek. Practice spending time visualizing yourself already experiencing the wealth you desire. Feel the emotions of financial abundance flowing through your body. How does it feel to check your bank account and see a substantial balance? What sensations arise when you can be generous without calculation? When you embody these feelings in advance, you broadcast a powerful signal to the universe that matches the frequency of abundance. The principle of inspired action differentiates effortless manifestation from passive wishing. When aligned with your wealth intentions, you'll receive intuitive nudges towards specific actions. These inspired actions feel energizing rather than depleting, exciting rather than obligatory. Follow these intuitive hits even when they don't immediately make logical sense. The universe often works through synchronicity rather than linear planning. Consider the experience of Sarah, who struggled financially for years, despite working multiple jobs. After adopting effortless manifestation principles, she began following her excitement around a small crafting hobby. Without forcing outcomes, She created a few pieces that caught attention online. Within 18 months, her effortless side project generated more income than her previous 3 jobs combined. The key difference: she followed joy rather than obligation. Effortless manifestation requires trust in perfect timing. The universe operates on its own schedule, not yours. Cultivate patience while maintaining unwavering faith that your financial desires are already manifesting. When doubt arises, and it will, return to your visualization practice and the feeling of gratitude for what's coming. Throughout this process, maintain an attitude of open receptivity. Many of us unconsciously block money by focusing so intently on how we think it should arrive that we miss unexpected channels of abundance. Remain open to surprises, coincidences, and opportunities that don't match your preconceived notions about how wealth should find you. The path of effortless manifestation often looks nothing like what you might have planned, yet delivers exactly what you need. Lesson 3. How do you let money come to you? The art of allowing money to flow into your life is much like learning to receive any other gift from the universe. Most of us have been conditioned to believe that money requires struggle, that we must chase it, fight for it, and exhaust ourselves in its pursuit. This belief, however deeply ingrained, is the very obstacle that prevents wealth from naturally flowing toward us. True receptivity begins with understanding that you are worthy of abundance without qualification. Many people unconsciously block financial blessings because they harbor feelings of unworthiness or guilt about receiving money. Perhaps you were raised with phrases like money doesn't grow on trees or rich people are greedy. These subtle programming points create energetic barriers that repel the very abundance you desire. To dissolve these barriers, start by examining your relationship with receiving in general. Do you find it difficult to accept compliments? Do you feel uncomfortable when someone gives you a gift? Do you immediately think about how you'll repay them? If so, you're likely carrying resistance to receiving that extends to financial abundance as well. Practice conscious receiving in small ways daily. When someone offers you a compliment, simply smile and say thank you, without diminishing it or feeling obligated to return it. When you receive a gift, allow yourself to fully enjoy the experience of being given to. This practice gradually opens your energy field to receive larger blessings, including monetary ones. The universe responds to energetic openness. When you walk through life with your energetic hands open to receive, opportunities naturally find their way to you. Consider the difference between a clenched fist and an open palm, which can collect more raindrops. This same principle applies to wealth. An open energy field attracts synchronicities, opportunities, and unexpected financial windfalls. Creating a welcoming environment is another crucial aspect of allowing money to come to you. This begins in your physical space. Is your wallet or purse organized and treated with respect? Do you have a designated place for money to live in your home? Even simple acts like organizing your financial documents, creating a beautiful money altar, or keeping your bills neatly arranged signals to the universe that you're ready to receive and manage greater abundance. Equally important is your mental environment. Pay attention to the thoughts you habitually entertain about money. When you hear about someone else's financial success, do you feel inspired or envious? When you consider your own financial future, do you imagine scarcity or abundance? Your mental landscape is the foundation upon which your financial reality is built. Practice gratitude for the money already flowing through your life. Even if it seems insufficient, expressing genuine appreciation for what you currently have opens the channel for more to arrive. Each time you pay a bill, rather than focusing on the money leaving your account, express gratitude for the services received and affirm that more money is on its way to you. Become aware of the unexpected ways money might be trying to reach you. Perhaps you've been ignoring small opportunities because they don't match your preconceived notions of how wealth should appear. The universe often sends test amounts to see if you're paying attention. A refund check, a small inheritance, a side gig opportunity, or even finding money on the street. These are always the universe might be attempting to increase your financial flow. Developing patience is essential in allowing money to come to you. Just as you cannot force a flower to bloom by pulling on its petals, you cannot force wealth to materialize through anxiety and desperation. Trust that the seeds of intention you've planted will grow in their own divine timing. This relaxed state of expectant trust is the fertile soil in which your financial abundance will flourish. Allowing money to flow to you doesn't mean taking no action. Rather, it means taking inspired action that feels aligned with your highest good. When you follow the breadcrumbs of excitement, enthusiasm, and genuine interest, you naturally position yourself in the path of prosperity. The difference is subtle but significant. You're not desperately chasing money. You're joyfully following the path that leads to it. By mastering the art of receiving, clearing energetic blocks, creating a wealth-welcoming environment, practicing gratitude, recognizing opportunities, developing patience, and taking inspired action, you naturally become a powerful magnet for financial abundance. Money flows to those who are open to receiving it, who believe in their worthiness, and who trust in the universe's desire to support them abundantly. Lesson 4. What do you say when manifesting money? Words carry immense power in shaping our reality. The language we use when manifesting money can either accelerate our journey to abundance or create invisible barriers that block the flow of wealth. When you speak about money, you're essentially programming your subconscious mind with specific instructions about how to relate to wealth. This programming then influences your decisions, actions, and even the opportunities you notice in your environment. The first principle of speaking for money manifestation is to always use present tense. When you say, "I am wealthy," rather than "I will be wealthy," you collapse time and bring the experience of abundance into your current reality. Your subconscious mind doesn't distinguish between what is objectively real and what you vividly imagine as real. By speaking as though wealth is already yours, you begin generating the feelings, insights, and inspired actions that align with that reality. Many people unknowingly sabotage their financial abundance through careless speech. Phrases like "I can't afford that," "money is always tight," or "rich people are greedy" act as commands to your subconscious to maintain financial struggle. Instead, adopt empowering alternatives, such as "I'm choosing to spend on other priorities right now," "I'm in the process of expanding my financial capacity," or "wealth enables people to create positive change in the world." When actively manifesting money, speak directly to wealth as though it were an intelligent energy that can hear and respond to you. Try saying, "Money, I welcome you into my life. I appreciate your presence and the freedom you bring. I'm creating space for more of you to flow to me now." This practice might feel unusual at first, but it establishes a relationship with money as an ally rather than something elusive or challenging. Gratitude expressions are particularly potent when manifesting money. Even before physical evidence of new wealth appears, say things like, "I'm deeply grateful for the abundance flowing to me now," or "Thank you for the continuous financial blessings entering my life." Gratitude spoken in advance of receiving creates an energetic signature that attracts the very things you're expressing thanks for. The volume and intensity of your words matter less than their emotional resonance. A whispered affirmation filled with genuine feeling creates more manifestation power than a loud declaration spoken robotically. When you say, "I am a money magnet," or "wealth flows to me effortlessly," allow yourself to feel the truth of these statements in your body. Visualize the energy of your words radiating outward, restructuring your financial reality. Questions can be equally powerful manifestation tools. Instead of making statements, try asking empowering questions like, "How does it get even better than this?" or "What unexpected blessings are coming to me now?" Such questions direct your mind to search for positive possibilities rather than problems, opening pathways for surprising abundance. Consistency trumps intensity when speaking for money manifestation. Rather than a weekly passionate declaration, aim for daily statements that gently but persistently reshape your money mindset. Speak your wealth affirmations while looking in the mirror each morning. Repeat them during your commute. Whisper them before falling asleep. This consistent practice creates new neural pathways that eventually make abundant thinking your default mode. Manifestation speech isn't just about the words you say to yourself, but also how you communicate about money with others. Practice speaking confidently about your financial goals, expressing certainty about your prosperous future, and discussing money matters without anxiety or hesitation. Your public money conversations are powerful declarations to both your subconscious and the universe about what you believe is possible. The ultimate manifestation statement combines belief, emotion, and surrender. I am now attracting financial abundance beyond my expectations, in perfect timing and through channels that serve the highest good. This balanced approach acknowledges your active role in wealth creation while remaining open to unexpected blessings. It affirms your deservingness while recognizing the intelligent orchestration of the universe working on your behalf. Lesson 5. How can positive affirmations attract wealth? The concept that our thoughts create our reality has ancient roots. Yet modern neuroscience now confirms what spiritual teachers have known for millennia. Positive affirmations work because they communicate directly with our subconscious mind, which doesn't distinguish between reality and imagination. When it comes to attracting wealth, affirmations serve as powerful programming tools that realign our deeper beliefs about money and abundance. Wealth affirmations operate on the principle of neuroplasticity, the brain's remarkable ability to form new neural pathways throughout life. Each time you repeat an affirmation about wealth flowing to you, you're actually creating and strengthening specific neural connections associated with abundance. Over time, these pathways become your default mode of thinking, replacing old scarcity-based thought patterns that may have been established in childhood. The effectiveness of an affirmation directly correlates with its emotional resonance. Simply repeating "I am wealthy" without feeling the accompanying emotion creates little impact. Instead, craft affirmations that evoke genuine feelings of gratitude, excitement, and belief. Money flows to me continuously, and I receive it with joy and gratitude carries more manifestation power when you actually feel the joy and gratitude as you speak it. Your wealth affirmations should be stated in present tense, as if the abundance is already yours. I am a money magnet holds more power than I will become a money magnet. The subconscious mind responds to the now, not the future. Additionally, avoid negative constructions like "I am no longer poor" as they still contain the concept of poverty. Instead, phrase everything in positive terms. I am financially abundant in all ways. Specificity amplifies your affirmation's effectiveness. Rather than a vague "I am rich," try "I consistently receive unexpected income of $10,000 or more." This specificity helps your subconscious mind create precise pathways toward manifesting that reality. However, balance specificity with feeling. If a specific number feels unbelievable to you, start with something that stretches your beliefs without breaking them. The practice of affirming wealth becomes particularly powerful when combined with visualization. As you state your affirmation, create a vivid mental image of what having this abundance feels like. Imagine checking your bank account and seeing a substantial balance, or the sensation of writing checks for your favorite causes without hesitation. Feel the security, freedom, and joy that comes with financial abundance. This multi-sensory approach activates more areas of your brain, strengthening the manifestation process. Consistency trumps intensity when working with wealth affirmations. 5 minutes of focused affirmation practice twice daily yields better results than an occasional hour-long session. Morning and evening provide ideal times as your brain transitions between conscious and subconscious states during these periods. Many wealth manifestors keep affirmation cards by their bedside for these crucial transition times. Physical movement can dramatically enhance your affirmations' impact. Try walking rhythmically while repeating your wealth statements, allowing your body to integrate the message through motion. Some practitioners find that jumping, dancing, or even simple hand gestures while affirming creates a full-body commitment to the wealth mindset they're cultivating. Mirror work. Looking into your own eyes while speaking affirmations creates a powerful feedback loop that bypasses much of your conscious resistance. When you affirm "wealth flows to me effortlessly" while maintaining eye contact with yourself, something profound happens. You begin to recognize the power within yourself to create abundance. Many who initially feel uncomfortable with this practice report breakthroughs after pushing through the initial discomfort. As you incorporate wealth affirmations into your daily practice, remain alert for evidence that confirms your new beliefs. When unexpected money arrives, acknowledge it as confirmation of your affirmation work rather than coincidence. This recognition creates a positive reinforcement cycle that accelerates your manifestation abilities. Affirmations work best when they align with aligned action. As you affirm abundance, remain open to intuitive nudges about opportunities, investments, or business ideas. The universe often responds to affirmations through inspiration rather than magical appearances of money. Your job is to affirm consistently while remaining receptive to the guidance that follows. Begin today with just one powerful wealth affirmation that resonates deeply with you. Practice it with genuine emotion and watch as your relationship with money transforms from struggle to flow, from scarcity to abundance. Wealth truly can arrive effortlessly when your thoughts, words, emotions, and beliefs all align with the prosperity that is your natural birthright. Lesson 6. How to say you're rich without saying you're rich. True wealth manifests itself without announcement. The wealthiest people often possess a quiet confidence that speaks volumes without uttering a word about their financial status. This silent language of abundance operates beyond verbal declarations and superficial displays of material possessions. When you embody wealth consciousness, you no longer feel compelled to verbally assert your financial status. Instead, your energy, decisions, and behavior naturally project prosperity. This state emerges from an inner knowing that abundance flows to and through you effortlessly. The most powerful wealth statement comes not from your words, but from your level of peace around money matters. Your relationship with time often reveals your wealth status more accurately than words ever could. Wealthy people value their time immensely and make decisions that honor this precious resource. They invest their hours in activities that bring joy, growth, and fulfillment, rather than constantly trading time for money. The freedom to choose how you spend your days is perhaps the most authentic display of prosperity. Generosity serves as another subtle indicator of genuine abundance. When you operate from a mindset of plenty, giving becomes natural and unstrained. This might manifest as sharing knowledge freely, supporting causes that matter to you, or simply being present and attentive with others. The wealthy understand that meaningful contribution creates an energetic ripple that returns multiplied benefits to the giver. Your approach to problems also communicates your wealth status without explicit statements. Those with true abundance view challenges as opportunities rather than crises. This calm problem-solving orientation stems from knowing that resources, whether financial, intellectual, or relational, are available to address whatever arises. The wealthy don't panic about setbacks because they trust in the continuous flow of abundance. Cultivating quality in every aspect of life quietly communicates prosperity. This doesn't necessarily mean purchasing the most expensive items, but rather choosing with discernment and appreciating excellence. Whether in relationships, experiences, or material possessions, the wealthy prioritize substance over flashiness. They understand that true quality often whispers rather than shouts. The art of listening represents another subtle wealth indicator. When you no longer feel compelled to prove your importance or success, you can fully engage with others. Wealthy people tend to ask thoughtful questions and absorb information before speaking. This receptive stance creates deeper connections and often opens doors to opportunities that remain closed to those constantly broadcasting their achievements. Your physical environment speaks volumes about your relationship with abundance. Spaces that feel curated, intentional, and aligned with your authentic preferences, regardless of cost, reflect wealth consciousness. Clutter, excess, and disorganization often reveal scarcity thinking, while thoughtful minimalism and meaningful objects suggest prosperity. How you handle disappointments reveals your wealth mentality without a single word. The truly prosperous maintain equilibrium when things don't go as planned. They understand that no single opportunity represents their only chance at success, and this emotional stability communicates profound abundance more effectively than any verbal claim of riches. Your investment in personal growth, whether through education, experiences, or self-care, silently announces your prosperity. The wealthy recognize themselves as their most valuable asset and allocate resources accordingly. This commitment to continuous expansion creates a magnetic energy that attracts further opportunities and connections. The pace at which you move through life often indicates your wealth status. Those with authentic abundance rarely rush or display frantic energy. Instead, they move deliberately, recognizing that sustainable prosperity doesn't require constant hustle or urgency. This measured approach conserves energy and allows for clearer decision-making. By cultivating these qualities, you'll find yourself naturally embodying wealth without needing to declare it. Your energy will attract aligned opportunities, and people will respond to your unspoken prosperity. True wealth radiates from within, creating a silent but powerful statement that outshines any verbal declaration of riches. Lesson 7. How do I tell if I'm rich? In our journey through wealth consciousness, we inevitably arrive at this pivotal question. How do I tell if I'm rich? This question reflects a natural human desire to measure progress and validate experiences. Yet, in asking this question, we must first acknowledge that we're entering territory that extends far beyond bank account balances and material possessions. True richness begins with a fundamental shift in perception. While society has conditioned us to view wealth through the narrow lens of monetary accumulation, authentic richness encompasses a much broader spectrum of abundance. The first indicator of genuine richness is your relationship with what you already possess. When you wake up feeling grateful for your current resources rather than anxious about what you lack, you've already crossed an important threshold of wealth consciousness. Consider how you respond to unexpected expenses. Those who have cultivated a rich mindset typically approach financial surprises with a calm assurance that resources will align to address the need. This isn't naive optimism, but rather a deep-seated knowing that abundance flows where attention goes. If you find yourself responding to financial challenges with, "I'll figure it out," rather than "I can't afford this," you're exhibiting the resilience of a rich mindset. Your relationship with time offers another powerful indicator of richness. When you no longer trade all your time for money and can engage in activities purely for joy and fulfillment, you've achieved a level of wealth that many financially rich people never experience. Freedom of time is perhaps the most luxurious form of wealth, allowing you to invest in relationships, creativity, and personal growth. Look at your capacity for generosity as well. Counterintuitively, those who are truly rich find it easier to give, not harder. When you can share your resources, whether financial, emotional, or intellectual, whether fear of depletion, you're operating from a place of genuine abundance. This generosity stems from understanding that wealth is not a fixed resource, but an energy that multiplies through circulation. Another subtle but profound indicator of richness is found in your decision-making process. When choices are made from inspiration rather than desperation, you're functioning from wealth consciousness. Rich people don't make decisions based solely on financial considerations, but on alignment with their values and vision. They ask, "What would I love?" rather than "What can I afford?" The relationship between your income and your identity provides a particularly telling sign. If your self-worth remains stable regardless of financial fluctuations, you've developed a rich mindset. True wealth creates a healthy separation between who you are and what you have, allowing you to maintain inner peace despite external circumstances. Consider also your relationship with the concept of enough. Many people trapped in scarcity thinking can never identify what would constitute enough money or possessions. Those who have developed richness consciousness can clearly articulate what enough means to them and often find they already have it or are well on their way. Your physical health and vitality also reflect your wealth status. Rich people understand that well-being represents the ultimate wealth. They invest in nourishing food, restorative sleep, meaningful movement, and stress management, not as luxuries but as essential components of a wealthy life. Finally, examine your expectations about the future. Do you anticipate that good things will flow to you? Do opportunities seem to appear in your path with increasing frequency? This magnetic attraction of positive circumstances is a hallmark of someone who has internalized wealth consciousness. Measuring your wealth ultimately requires looking beyond traditional financial metrics to assess how abundantly you live. When you begin to experience synchronicities, serendipitous meetings, and unexpected resources appearing just when needed, you're witnessing the universe responding to your wealth consciousness. This responsive relationship with life itself, where you ask and receive in a continuous dance of expansion, is perhaps the clearest indication that you have become truly rich. Lesson 8. The terms rich and wealthy are often used interchangeably in everyday conversation, but they represent fundamentally different financial and lifestyle realities. Understanding this distinction is crucial for anyone on the path to true financial freedom. Being rich typically refers to having a high income or substantial money at your disposal right now. You might drive luxury cars, live in an impressive home, or wear designer clothes. However, richness can be fleeting, here today and potentially gone tomorrow if the source of income disappears. Wealth, on the other hand, represents something far more substantial and enduring. Wealth is measured not just by what you have, but by what you've built that continues to grow and sustain itself with or without your active involvement. The wealthy have created systems that generate passive income, investments that appreciate over time, and assets that provide security for generations. While the rich person might need to keep working to maintain their lifestyle, the wealthy person's money works tirelessly for them. Time offers perhaps the clearest distinction between these two financial states. The rich person often trades their time for money, remaining caught in the cycle of needing to work to maintain their standard of living. Even high-earning professionals like doctors or executives who appear rich may find themselves poor, with little freedom to choose how they spend their days. The wealthy, conversely, have bought back their time. They've created or invested in assets that generate income without requiring their constant attention, granting them the ultimate luxury: freedom to use their time as they choose. Another key difference lies in sustainability and longevity. Rich is a current state. It reflects your financial situation today, but offers no guarantees for tomorrow. One market crash, one failed business venture, or one extended period without income can quickly transform a rich person into a struggling one. Wealth possesses resilience against these fluctuations. Through diversification, proper financial planning, and the establishment of enduring income sources, wealth can weather economic storms and continue growing even through challenging times. Mindset separates the rich from the wealthy as significantly as financial structures do. The rich mindset often focuses on consumption and status. what can be acquired, shown off, and enjoyed in the moment. The wealthy mindset prioritizes creation, preservation, and growth, while the rich person might spend a windfall on depreciating assets like luxury cars or vacations. The wealthy person more likely invests in appreciating assets or ventures that will multiply that money over time. Consider how each approaches money's purpose. For many rich people, money primarily serves as a means to elevate lifestyle. Better homes, finer dining, more exotic vacations. The wealthy certainly enjoy life's pleasures too, but they view money primarily as a tool for creating more opportunities, solving bigger problems, and building lasting legacies. They understand that money's greatest power isn't in what it can buy today, but in what it can create for tomorrow. The wealthy also tend to possess deeper financial intelligence. They understand concepts like compound interest, tax efficiency, and risk management at a profound level. This knowledge doesn't just help them preserve wealth, it enables them to strategically grow it while minimizing unnecessary losses. The rich might outsource all financial decisions to advisors, while the wealthy collaborate with advisors but maintain personal mastery over their financial strategy. Perhaps most importantly, wealth transcends the individual. Rich is personal, but wealth can be institutional and intergenerational. The wealthy create trusts, foundations, family offices, and other structures that can perpetuate their financial influence and values long after they're gone. They build legacies that continue benefiting their families, communities, and causes they believe in for generations. As you continue your financial journey, aim not just for richness but for true wealth. Focus on building assets that appreciate and generate passive income. Develop the discipline to reinvest rather than merely consume. Cultivate financial intelligence that allows you to make strategic decisions independently. And remember that lasting wealth comes from creating value for others that continues generating returns long after your initial effort. This transformation from seeking richness to building wealth represents the ultimate financial evolution, one that leads not just to money, but to freedom, security, and lasting impact. Lesson 9. What does rich abundance mean? Rich abundance transcends the mere accumulation of money in your bank account. It represents a state of being where you experience fullness in every aspect of life, not just financially, but emotionally, spiritually, physically, and relationally. This profound concept invites us to expand our understanding of wealth beyond currency to encompass the multidimensional nature of true prosperity. At its core, rich abundance embodies the principle that the universe operates from a place of infinite supply rather than scarcity. When you align with this truth, you begin to see opportunities everywhere instead of limitations. This shift in perception is transformative, as it rewires your neural pathways to recognize the wealth that already exists around you. The air you breathe, the sunshine warming your skin, the connections you share with others. These are all expressions of abundance that many overlook in their pursuit of financial gain. The essence of rich abundance is found in your relationship with the flow of life itself. Those who resist this flow often struggle with money, experiencing it as something that comes with great effort and leaves just as quickly. In contrast, when you surrender to the natural rhythm of giving and receiving, wealth becomes a natural byproduct of your alignment with universal principles. This doesn't mean abandoning goals or ambitions. Rather, it means pursuing them from a place of trust and receptivity instead of desperate grasping. Your personal energy field plays a crucial role in experiencing rich abundance. When your energy is cluttered with worry, fear, and anxiety about money, you create resistance to the very thing you desire. Consider how differently you feel when stressed about finances versus when you feel secure and provided for. That feeling of security and trust is actually the energetic signature that attracts more abundance. By cultivating this feeling deliberately, regardless of external circumstances, you begin to magnetize similar experiences into your life. Rich abundance also manifests as synchronicity, those magical moments when exactly what you need appears at precisely the right time. You might notice an unexpected check arriving just as a bill comes due, or a perfect opportunity presenting itself as you contemplate a new direction. These aren't coincidences, but evidence of your growing alignment with abundance consciousness. As you become more attuned to this way of being, these synchronicities increase in frequency and significance. The language you use, both internally and externally, shapes your experience of abundance. When you speak of barely making it or just getting by, you reinforce these limitations in your reality. Conversely, when you adopt the language of abundance, expressing gratitude for what you have, while speaking confidently about the prosperity flowing to you, you create new neural pathways that support this expanded reality. Your words, quite literally, program your experience of abundance. Time abundance deserves special mention, as it's often overlooked in discussions of wealth. Having financial resources but no time to enjoy them creates an impoverished existence, regardless of your bank balance. True rich abundance includes having spaciousness in your calendar, time for relationships, creativity, rest, and spontaneity. This form of wealth cannot be measured in dollars, but dramatically impacts your quality of life and overall sense of prosperity. Developing a rich abundance mindset requires regular practice and intention. Each time you choose gratitude over complaint, generosity over hoarding, or trust over worry, you strengthen these neural pathways. Over time, these choices become automatic, creating a permanent shift in how you experience and attract wealth. The beautiful cycle continues as your expanded consciousness attracts more evidence of abundance, which further reinforces your trust in life's generous nature. Rich abundance isn't something you achieve, but something you allow. It exists as your natural state when you remove the barriers created by limited thinking and fearful emotions. As you embrace this broader understanding of wealth, money loses its grip as the primary measure of success, becoming instead just one of many ways that abundance expresses itself through your life. This is the true meaning of rich abundance, a life overflowing with goodness in all its varied and wonderful forms. Lesson 10. Listen before you sleep. The final moments before sleep represent one of the most powerful opportunities for wealth transformation. As your conscious mind begins to quiet and the barriers between your waking thoughts and subconscious mind start to dissolve, you enter a unique state where deep programming can occur. This twilight period offers a direct pathway to your subconscious, the control center that ultimately governs your wealth attraction capacity. When you listen to wealth-affirming content before sleep, you're essentially planting seeds in fertile soil. Your brain processes information differently in these pre-sleep moments. Without the usual critical filters of your waking consciousness, positive wealth messages can penetrate more deeply, working their transformation while you rest. This is why many of the world's most financially successful people guard their bedtime routine carefully, recognizing it as sacred wealth-building time. The practice begins with creating an optimal environment. Eliminate distractions and create a calm, peaceful sleeping space that feels abundant. Perhaps add touches that represent wealth to you. High-quality bedding, a beautiful object that symbolizes prosperity, or soft lighting that creates a sense of luxury. Your physical environment communicates constantly with your subconscious, so design your sleep sanctuary to reflect the abundance you're calling in. Next, select your wealth programming carefully. This might be guided wealth meditations, financial success affirmations, abundance hypnosis recordings, or audiobooks about prosperity consciousness. The specific content matters less than its alignment with your personal wealth vision. Choose material that resonates deeply with you rather than generic wealth content. Your emotional connection to what you're hearing amplifies its effectiveness. As you settle into bed, take several deep breaths to signal to your body that it's time to transition. Allow any thoughts of the day to gently fade. This physical relaxation primes your mind to be receptive. Then begin your chosen wealth listening practice. Let the words wash over you without effort or analysis. There's no need to concentrate intensely. In fact, it's better if you don't. The goal is to drift into sleep while these wealth messages are still playing. What makes this practice so powerful is its consistency. A single night of pre-sleep wealth programming won't dramatically change your financial reality. But when practiced nightly for weeks and months, it creates profound shifts in your wealth consciousness. Your dreams may begin to feature abundance scenarios. You'll notice yourself having more wealth-positive thoughts during the day. Opportunities that align with your financial vision will seem to appear more frequently. The wealth transformation happens because you're essentially rewiring your neural pathways while you sleep. Your brain continues processing information during sleep cycles, strengthening neural connections related to whatever content you consumed before sleeping. When these connections revolve around abundance, prosperity, and effortless wealth, your brain becomes increasingly structured to support these realities. Many who practice this technique report that they begin waking with inspiration, sudden ideas for wealth creation, solutions to financial challenges, or new perspectives on money management. This occurs because your sleeping mind has been working on your behalf, integrating wealth consciousness into your entire being. Your intuition becomes more aligned with prosperity, guiding you toward choices that support your financial expansion. The wealth that flows from this practice isn't just material. You'll likely experience greater peace around money matters, reduced financial anxiety, and a more trusting relationship with the flow of abundance. This emotional wealth is equally valuable, creating space for material prosperity to enter without the resistance of worry or fear. Your wealth consciousness doesn't shut down when you sleep. It actually becomes more receptive. By intentionally programming these precious moments before sleep, you harness approximately 1/3 of your life, the time you spend sleeping, for wealth creation. While others use sleep merely for physical restoration, you're using it for financial transformation as well. This bedtime wealth ritual becomes something you look forward to each night, a gentle, effortless practice that works while you rest. In essence, you're living the very philosophy this book advocates, allowing wealth to flow to you effortlessly. Even as you sleep, your conscious job is simply to set up the conditions and then surrender to the process, trusting that your sleeping mind is becoming increasingly aligned with the abundant life you desire.